Yes, guys, welcome to the Coolest Challenge podcast. I hope you're good. Another watch along, guys. Another watch along, guys. This time it's Strasbourg versus Saint-Étienne. And again, I won't be able to say the radar due to the network issue having at the moment in my area. So I'm going to use my device. So it's impossible to share a radar. Meanwhile, I'm using my device. But as always, guys, if you're a Strasbourg fan, Chelsea fan, I think you're going to watch the game together on TV. Meanwhile, celebrate about Chelsea victory against Everton. Overall, I think the game is fantastic, and hopefully we can continue from that. So as you can see now on the bottom of the screen, Petrovic starting goal. We have Decore, Amubami, Sari, Bakwa, Santos, Bakolo, Moreira, Nasi, Lamasia, and Emmanuel Amega. And Andre Santos is the captain as always, guys. Hopefully Strasbourg win again for Liam Rossignol. As always, if you're watching X, you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Also, if you're watching YouTube, you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. So the game is about to start, I think in a few seconds time. And then big up to Liam Rossignol after receiving a new contract at Strasbourg under the ownership of Bluco. Has been a fantastic coach for Strasbourg. So big up to him, and I appreciate him. So on the chat, if you like to join me, you'll tell me. I'm going to share the link if someone would like to join me, because I don't want to share the link to someone that doesn't want to join today. So hopefully we enjoy the game together. As always, unfortunately, like I said, I won't be able to share the radar this time unless my big bro Coachella sees my message that I would kindly like to for him to share the link again. I mean to share the what you call to share the radar for me. But overall, I think this is going to be a fantastic game. It's not about the background music, guys. So the game is going to start right now, and sometimes I might be off camera. If I'm being off camera, That means I'm slightly busy or something, but I'm still here watching. As always, please kindly subscribe to the channel. I'm getting closer, guys, to 850 subscribers. So make sure today, guys, I'm getting closer there. Thank you very much. The game's just started. See you. Meanwhile, we're watching the game, and then I'm gonna still update you what is happening. And if you score a goal, I'm gonna update you as well. Thank you. Big up, DJ Sef. It's been a pleasure having you, bro. Oh, Dante, are you there?
Hey, Tobago, how are you?
Oh, Coachella, send me the link.
Is it? Are you watching or?
Hmm. Yeah, actually watching the game.
Oh no,
So, but again, I won't be able to share the the radar.
nearly scored.
Yeah, they nearly scored
Oh
here.
wow,
So
that's a bad miss.
yeah, also big up to DJ Safe. So big up that I was at the match today. A good win for us. Happy JK scored, but it was big towards the end. Sanjay pulled up of some excellent saves today and kept us in the match. I agree with you. Robert Sanchez, I think was fantastic. Hopefully, can continue like that until the end of the season. Hopefully.
Yeah, look, we've seen that from him before. So he's got those saves in him. He can make those saves. The saves have never really been a problem with him, to be honest. He's been pretty
Mm,
consistent with his saving. That's not been the problem, but it's we know it's his mental, his IQ, footballing IQ when it comes to crunch moments. Like today, he had a great game, probably man of the match. Was voted man of the match, but in that
yeah.
first half, I went back to look. A couple of very shaky moments, very shaky moments. Lucky he got away with both of them. So when he came out for the ball and dropped the ball, and then had to get it back, and then when he smashed that player when he came out for the ball, lucky he just
Mm,
got there
it's
first,
lucky, yeah.
and he dropped the
It's
ball as
lucky there.
well. So on another day, that could have been, you never know, another referee, another thing could have been a penalty. You never know. So still a bit, he's got that problem, that IQ problem, right at that split moment to make a decision. He's got a problem. But his goal saving most of the time has been pretty solid, and we know that by stats and by the eye test, he's been pretty solid at saving shots because he's got a long reach, he's got long arms. So the ones today are perfect for him, and he pulled them off. So you got to give him his credit, but I still don't trust him.
Yeah, I agree with you. Even Coachella said it that I will hold my horse until he shows me that he's going to do this consistently. But again, hopefully, can do this until the end of the season so that we can get clubs that can buy him when he's in a good form. Hopefully,
Yeah, that's the most important.
yeah, that's
Just
the most
finish the season
important.
strong and keep going the way you're going. But we know we've seen that before, unfortunately, too many times. But hey, he got us, 2 points. He won us 2 points today, not 3 points. People are saying 2 points. He won us 2 points, which is good. But he's lost
Yeah,
That's enough points throughout the season that he's still got a bit of catching up to do.
yeah. The first save was okay. The second save, oh my god, what a save! What a save! I was holding my head that we conceded, and then he made a save.
Yep. Yeah, yep.
But I don't know. I don't know if most of Chelsea fans are watching Strasbourg play, but I think we are playing similar. But maybe tweaks there and there. But in terms of play, we are playing the same way. Strasbourg and Chelsea play the same way. They build up the same way. The difference is that Moreira plays as a left back, but you normally won't see him there. It's mostly as a winger, just like Cocorella being used sometimes.
Similar, but almost like wing backs. But like you say, yeah, mostly Moreira on that left. Similar, but just a little tweak here and there. And you got to expect always going to be a different coach, different manager. He's always going to have a little tweak here and there. But I think the intentions are very similar. Yeah, the setup is very similar. What do you think today's result? What do you think here? Thinking a win at home or draw? Oh, we can't hear you, Tobago.
Wow, 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 wow. Sorry about it, yeah, Dante. I was in a phone call, so that's why like I
I
don't
thought,
I don't
yeah,
like
no, I
using my
realized.
phone.
I'm like, I changed screens. I'm like, is he listening? And then I realized it looks like you're on a call. It looked like it.
Yeah, oh man, what a finish! Big up, Bobby. Big up.
You're watching Strasbourg, are you? I thought this was some sort of Chelsea thing, but you're
Yeah,
watching
it's a
some
Strasbourg
Strasbourg
stream.
game.
Oh man, what a
Yeah.
finish! Did you see that goal, Bobby?
Of who scored? Santos?
Moreira. Oh, Moreira,
Oh,
what a
Moreira.
finish! Oh wow,
yeah, wow.
wow.
I hear he's really coming on now,
Yeah, it's
Moreira.
coming on, and I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't. Finally, we made a good move for him after like being loaned several times, and then he was not working out. But now it seems like he got a home for him. What a player! What a player!
He's a developing kid, isn't he? This is what the
Yeah,
project is all about, developing these kids. And it's gonna take time. So he's on a path now.
And he's got the freedom to play the way he's playing that at Strasbourg, but he wouldn't be able to play like that at Chelsea.
yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, there's no way he would be the one playing like.
yeah, that's why I was talking to Coachella yesterday that if, for example, we had Moreira playing what do you call Marco Krella's role when we play him as a sort of a left winger, I think he's going to create a lot of chances for us. The difference is Marco Krella out of 10 is going to make uh, 7 backwards passes and 3 uh, to the forward line, which is not good enough as well. But with Moreira, he can create and can score goals. But again, it's not a left back.
Exactly. The problem is not going forward. The problem is going back the other way.
Yeah, but defensively,
He hasn't got that like Cucurella.
yeah, exactly. Coquerel is a warrior. You can
He's
see.
all right, but he hasn't got that. Yeah, he hasn't got that IQ and that exact like Cucurella to and do that. He's not really good.
Yeah. So, are you using your laptop, Dante?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I think
watch on the
I'm gonna.
laptop the
I'm going.
game
I'm
and
going.
be on here, but I don't think it's working. I think it's gonna cut out too much.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. That's why today I'm watching on my TV. On my TV. Normally I use my phone to watch the games, but again since that today I'm struggling, I'm gonna use my TV. But hopefully
Oh
this
yeah,
thing get better soon because I've called them today. They said one of the towers around my area is affecting this signal issue. So if my phone is fine, my PC doesn't work at all. So hopefully they find a solution soon.
yep. Well, yeah. Hopefully they will.
Yeah, what a goal by Morena. Hopefully they win. And what about this kid? What are your thoughts about them? I think it's Barco. I don't want to butcher his first name. Barco, what are your thoughts about him?
Yep. Valentin.
Valentino Barco, yes.
Yeah, Valentin Barco. Yeah, the Argentinian. He's good. He's a small. He's very like, tiny. So, and we have seen him a bit. Um, we've seen him a bit when he was at before he came to Brighton, wasn't he? I think it was here Brighton. Yes, he was. I saw him a couple of games in the cup games, if I remember, and he struggled a bit with the physicality. He's because he's very small. He's tiny. He's smaller than Cucurella. He's he's very not very tall, and he's quite small in stature too. But look, yeah, he struggled at Brighton a bit with physicality, and I think that's why even Brighton, moved him on a little bit. So we'll wait and see. But he's got the freedom to play again. That's what I said. He's got that freedom to play where he's playing in that position for Strasbourg, where he couldn't really do that quite as well in the Premier League. I don't think. But has he improved a lot? He's improved a lot, of course. He's improved, but a couple of years just to grow, get a bit bigger, and just get a bit more muscle, especially in the legs as well. And I think he'll be a very good player because he's got all the technical ability. I mean, coming from Argentina, he's got that technical side of his game. He's got the tenacity, got everything you want, but just unfortunately, it matters a little bit in the Premier League that the size matters a little bit more in the Premier League than any other league in the world. It doesn't matter how technical you are. You've seen that with many players. If you don't have a little bit of physicality, at least a tiny bit, like Cucurella, he's not the biggest guy, but he's got that tenacity where he's pretty strong, goes in strong at every tackle, he's biting at everything and the back of the heels of defenders. Yeah, so that's you need at least that in the Premier League, and I think that's probably what's missing from him for now. But he's very young, he's developing. But I think, yeah, and I think that's why he left Brighton as well. I think they realized, and when I did see him play in the cup games, like I said, he struggled a bit with in the Premier League.
Yeah, I agree with you. And then I remember he was linked to Chelsea and Brighton convinced him to go there. But I'm glad now he went to Strasbourg with a loan move. Hopefully they can make a permanent sale and then develop there. Maybe in the future he might come to Chelsea and head Brighton. Like I said, he needs to develop physicality, just like Marco Crella is doing that. So hopefully can do that. But today seems like he's playing as a midfielder, just like other games now. He's been playing in a midfield, I think, almost 4 to 5 games now.
A bit more deep, yeah, sitting more in that, coming into that DM, sitting a bit deeper, um, which suits him better because he's on the ball. He doesn't. He's got the speed. He's got the speed and acceleration. So he's got that suited, no problem. But on the ball, he sits into that midfield a little bit more, and it suits him better because he's always facing forward, and he's always pushing the ball left, right, or forward. So it's a bit better in that sense for him. It suits him a bit better.
Yeah, Omega missed a good chance there.
Good chance. I just seen that a bit like Billy Gilmore. Remember Billy
Yeah, Billy
Gilmore
Gilmore.
for us? Very similar to Billy Gilmore. Very similar to Billy Gilmore. That style of player. Again, he had all the technical ability and everything, but again, that size, unfortunately, in the end, got to him as well. He had to move around, move abroad, and he just couldn't quite because of the size. He had to go to a league that suits him a bit better, and he's gone to Napoli. He went to Napoli,
Yes,
I'm
he's
pretty
at
sure,
Napoli now.
as well. But he's not quite always starting, but he's starting a lot more. So he's playing games, but he's not really starting. He's a more of a squad player, but unfortunately, he had all the technical ability as well. Billy Gilmore, Bobby probably is
No,
Bobby
but
still
he's
there? No, he's
gone.
gone. Um, exactly that those attributes. In the end, it does matter. It doesn't matter if you're really young, because like Barco
Yes.
is, because he might still be growing. But
Ah, man.
oh yeah, no,
Ah, Mega, what are you doing there?
he's a bit. Yeah,
Nanasi,
I
come
mean,
on.
he's a big guy,
Nanasi,
Meg. I mean,
ah! Hit the ball. Oh, man, Nanasi. Ah, that was
so Mega
close.
can be a
Hit
bit
the
clumsy
post.
sometimes.
Yeah. Ah, Nanasi, what a player. Almost scored there. Did you see that? Oh, man, unlucky there. This is another player that I like at Strasbourg. Sebastian Nanasi.
And I think that yeah, I do. I think they need that. Need that second goal. They need that second goal to win this game. I think.
Yeah, but I think Strasbourg will, will,
But it's a good
will
start.
win. They've
Not a
been
bad
in a
start.
good form. Yeah, it's a good start.
It's a good start. The positive, good
So
start.
those are most of our watching eggs. Come on, guys. We need you on YouTube. Man. Did you see that the Strasbourg coach was given a new contract?
Oh, did he get a new contract?
Yes, was brought by David Dostin. I think it was yesterday.
Ah, no, I didn't see. I was a bit busy over the in the weekend, so I didn't quite see that. How long? How long is the contract?
Until 2028.
Okay, so 3 year extent. Yeah, what 1 year? Oh yeah, I think he had it till next year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think because they originally gave him a pretty short contract, if I remember. It was only a couple of years, so they obviously
Yeah,
extended it.
yeah, I agree with you. He's
Oh,
been
he
having a
deserves it. He's
profile.
proved it. He's proved that he deserves it.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised it's not longer. I thought it will actually be much longer. I thought they might have gone for a 5 year contract or something.
yeah. Maybe that's the difference between Strasbourg and Chelsea because as much as we are in a blue coat, but they do things different with Chelsea in terms of contracts and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how much he got paid as well. If he got paid more, well, then maybe shorter. That's why it's a bit shorter. But it all depends on how much he got, obviously, paid as well. Do you know those details, or you don't know?
No, no, no. I didn't check the details yet. I've just saw that's Strasbourg have reached an agreement with Lemre Senior to extend the contract until 2028. So, which is a good
That's what
thing.
I mean, because it's really only then one year. It's short.
Yeah, because a lot of championships are at clubs want him, so maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Are
they
you
would have
there?
changed the whole structure of the current contract as well. So he probably got a big pay rise for the current year as well.
Yeah.
So he probably
Oh
probably got a
man.
bonus as well, most likely.
Ah,
And yeah, well,
what a goal by
it's
Saint-Étienne.
Strasbourg,
Did you
but
see that? Oh, what a
I'm a little
goal.
bit
This
behind.
kid just, oh, sorry about it. Just devil past three players and he scored a goal.
Oh, damn. Nope, not good. No, mine's frozen now. Great. Went down too early.
Are you there, Dante?
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying he went a bit. Sa went down very early, down on the floor.
Yeah.
He tried to make himself
But
big by going down, but that just gave the player easy to just
advantage.
go a bit further to the right and then shoot. So not the best defending there by everyone around.
I agree with you. Like that's why, like, oh, man, so many players went down there.
Went down, and the other ones were ball watching.
Yeah, it's annoying. If I was Chelsea, I was gonna get that piece. But anyway, hopefully these players learn from here. Mm.
That's why I said they need to score at least 2, 3 goals in this game because they're not. Strasbourg will score, and they did score. So they really need to get a couple more goals to win this game, I think.
Yeah, would you take a mega at Chelsea?
Mm, no, 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 I wouldn't. No. I think he needs another. I think he needs. Well, perfectly. They're going to most likely be in Europe, Strasbourg. So I think he needs a year of another one more season and a year in European football as well. When you're going to play every 3, 4 days, you know what I mean. So yeah, I think he
Mm.
needs that for professionalism to make sure that that's part of his game as well. That he's got that under his belt, that he can handle that. I think he needs that as well, 100%. I don't think you can't just move to a big club like that. I think it'll be good for him to experience Europe as well with a team like Strasbourg. If that's Europa League,
Mm.
Conference League doesn't matter, Champion doesn't matter, but I think he needs to experience that 1 year. He's a great player. He's got good aerial ability, good striking, but he can be very clumsy at times. And he's not strong, to be honest. He's not very strong. He's tall, big, but he's not strong. He gets pushed off the ball quite a lot of times.
Yeah, I agree with you. He still needs to learn, but hopefully we
I
don't
don't
bring
think
him.
he's ready.
Yeah, I don't think it's ready. I think we need a better player than that. But like I said,
Not for the Premier League.
yeah,
Not for the Premier League.
that's why this season I wish we qualify for the Champions League. I just want to see how will our sporting director do this time. Buy a sort of experienced striker, like you said. If Newcastle don't qualify for the Champions League, they might go to the Conference League or the Europa League, right? So mostly the Europa League, but they won the I think Carabao. So since you won the Carabao, you're going to the Conference League automatically. So we should test Isaac, man. I like Isaac or Victor Gogaras because Victor's man, I don't think that will happen, in my opinion, because he won a lot of money. There are not something at Chelsea.
Not
It's not
happy.
happening, bro. As much as I want him, I don't think it makes sense.
Even Man United, they talking, but once they hear that he wants 350, good luck.
Yeah, Manchester United, anyways.
They can't afford it. They have to sell maybe
Oh,
3 or 4 players to be able to.
Bakwa. Man. Yeah, but Manchester United is a crazy club, so they might do that. You know that. But unfortunately, since they're not in the Champions League, no way Victor Osimhen will go there.
Well, that's what I mean. If they don't win the Europa
Oh,
League,
yeah.
goodbye to them buying anyone like anywhere near close like that.
Yeah, and Tottenham Hotspurs are going to play against body team. They must watch out. That team is so good. They must watch out. You know about them? Oh, yeah, cutting off now.
Don't worry about Tottenham. Tottenham will. We don't talk about Tottenham.
And the funny
But
thing, you saw Forest. What you call no cheat already. Not well, no cheat. Ipswich Town already have a red card against Newcastle. Shameless. They're shameless. Against
uh,
us, not no red card. And now I think they were leading 1-0 in the first half,
two
and
nil,
then they're going
2-0,
to add more goals. It's 1-0.
2-0, 2-0 for Newcastle.
Oh man, they're going to add more goals. Man, I I think against
I,
Ipswich done were a
you can't
horrible.
expect at Ipswich away from home. They're not going to do nothing away from home.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm glad we won. Now I think in order for us to qualify for Champions League, we need to beat both Forest and Newcastle, or either one of them.
Yeah, yeah, we do. We need to win. Definitely, we need to win. Look, it's gonna be close. Yeah, Newcastle at home against Ipswich today. I had them. It should be a pretty easy win, and it is looking pretty easy for them. So,
Mm.
yeah, we can't let them beat us. That's number one. A minimum a draw, because we can't let them beat us. And then, yeah, we just hope they slip up somewhere as well. But we have to win the rest of the games, basically. So we have to win basically 3 out of the last 4 games, basically. Come on, boys, get in there, get another goal.
Yeah, I think they need another goal.
Yeah, look, Etienne, they sit back quite a bit. They put a lot of players behind the ball. Um, come on, come on. Uh,
Yeah,
they defend very deep at the end, but then when they attack with more players. But they do sit very deep, and basically, uh, basically nearly 5 at the back.
yeah, I agree with you. Guys, come on,
They've got
subscribe to the
two
channel, hit the
midfielders
like
coming
button
dropping.
if you're new.
Yeah,
We had only 8 subscribers. So, in order for you to like, also, you need to hold the screen for 2 seconds. You're gonna get a like option there, even a subscribe option. So it's a different screen today.
so the way Etienne played, this is a big danger game for Strasbourg, because they sit back and then they like to break quickly with those wingers and
Mm.
defenders, and they push up as a team a lot. So it's a danger game because we're on the front foot. We're going to attack a lot, and Nanasi should have scored that. Yeah. Um,
Oh, actually, today during the Chelsea game, I've got some few subscribers. Hopefully, we keep on winning because if we don't win, we lose subscribers, just like Thai.
it shouldn't matter, but unfortunately, we know how a lot of our Chelsea fans are. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
did you see the comments? I couldn't stop laughing on X. People saying that Maresca had nothing to do with the win today. It was all the what's his name, the keeper's tactics.
who's there? Who said that?
I couldn't believe it. People on X, there's so many of them saying that it's nothing to do with
No,
Maresca today.
so they think that Enzo Maresca didn't select that squad.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
it's Willie Caballero. He's the one that because they played for
come
Willie
on!
Caballero and they didn't play for Maresca. And Willie's
Nah,
Caballero is selected.
I even saw Simon Phillips tweet about Willie Cavalier, and then I went there saying, "Fuck," because man, this guy is shameless. He said he's a journalist, but again, things he's saying on Twitter, mm, they have agenda
Look,
against Enzo Maresca.
anything not to give any credit to Maresca or the ownership. They go for any little thing there is, they make into something stupid. But it is what it is.
So they don't credit even Enzo Maresca against Ipswich Town, even though we didn't win that game, but we created I think over 31 chances. But I think their goalkeeper Palmer, he made 3
He made
fantastic saves.
3 or 4
4, yeah,
amazing saves. Yeah, he was the man of the match.
exactly. So do also blame Enzo Maresca for that?
Well, you know they do. You
Come,
know they do.
come on,
Yeah, but I couldn't
come
stop laughing when
on.
I saw that. Some serious grown ass people saying stuff like that. I'm like, and a couple of the bigger accounts too. They're not small accounts. I'm like, what? Are you serious? How can you be that naive to think that Maresca had he's not it's all his plans and tactics? Willie Caballero had nothing to do with today. He's just standing there
He
looking
was
like a coach.
standing, exactly. He was standing, doing nothing. And this Enzo Maresca's call. It's okay, go, go. Yes, yes, good, good. But Willie was just watching there. Oh, what a cross! Oh man. Ah, another chance wasted. Should be a corner. Oh man, look at
Corner.
that pass from
It's gone.
Nanasi. Oh yeah, sorry about that, yo. Oh man, sorry. I'm ahead of
He's
you.
got to get his head on that. Omega got to use his height there. He's got
Eh,
to. He missed it completely.
You know why? He closed his eyes. Look at him. He closed his eyes.
Yeah, I can see the replay. He closed his eyes. What are you doing, closing your eyes?
Oh, how can you score when you close your eyes, man?
And
These
he's actually so
kids.
much taller than the defender as well.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you can
What do you
imagine that in the Premier League with the physicality in the Premier League. He won't last at all. He couldn't play there. Not now.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts about this kid, Brathwaite from Everton? I think he's a fantastic player, but again, I don't want him to sign by Chelsea. 70 million for him? No, no, no.
No way. No, not for that price. If it was like, 20 mil, 25, maybe, but not for
That
that
won't
amount.
happen. In fact,
He's a big, strong kid. He's tall, he's strong, but that's about it, really. That's all he offers. He doesn't offer too much more than that. I mean, he's just an average Premier League player, which is not the worst, but nowhere near like what they want for him, which is fair enough. They don't want to lose a player, and they put whatever price they want. He's got a contract; they put whatever price they want. So, but no,
hmm,
you can't pay that one for that much money. You can go to Inter Milan and offer that for Bastoni. Offer him that money; they might accept it.
yeah, I agree with you. But
And
again,
there's much better defenders out
you
there
saw
than
how
him.
much Bastoni is earning at Inter Milan.
How much is he earning?
195.
Yeah, and he deserves it because
But
he's
at
been there a
Chelsea, do
long
you think?
time. He's wore the captain armband for his young age. So yeah, he deserves it. He's the best defender.
But I don't think Chelsea will give him that. That's why we are going for the Dean Hoysens, even Mark. Even oh, sorry about it. I think you and Coachella had a debate about who should we sign. Ah man, Omega, what is wrong?
Again, not being strong enough.
Oh man, how can you miss that? Ah
Hit the keeper on the head
no
too.
man. Yes. Oh man, what a good chance. I think it was offside anyway.
Maybe
But he
not.
shouldn't. But he should have scored that,
And see
man.
what happened. See that little touch. The defender gave him that little touch, that little push.
Yeah,
Watch the defender put his hand on his back a little bit,
yeah, I saw that.
and
Yes.
he was out of balance completely. That's how weak. He's not strong enough at all. Like he's tall. He's very tall, and if you give him a little bit of a nudge, he's off balance straight away.
Yeah. So I could talk about Dean Royson and Mark. Coach said
Okay.
you want Mark Gee ahead of Dean Royson because of the leadership and the experience.
Yep.
Okay.
Got
I don't
disconnected.
really like
Can you hear me?
Mark.
Disconnected.
Yeah, I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me? Oh yeah, I got disconnected for a sec. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Personally, I don't like Mark at all. But again, I'd rather keep Trevor Chalaba.
Come on. You're choosing Chalaba over Margehi.
Yeah, I don't think it's good enough, bro.
Come on, man. Fair enough. It's your opinion, but and don't show me those spider graphs because I know what you're gonna say. He's better and everything. Watch the
No,
games
no,
and
no,
watch what
no,
he
no.
does. Watch
No, no,
watch how he plays. Look at him for England. Watch Gehi for England. Again, we have a really good defender next to him. Watch him how he
I
plays.
think exactly. That's why, like, I think your point is valid because we lack leadership, and this is what we need at the moment.
Look,
For
I
example,
want
even
both
to
of them. If I could, I would buy both of them. To be honest, I that's what I said. If I had to choose only one, and uh, what we have now, we need a player like Gehi. We don't have a defender like him. We need someone like that. And no, Tosin is not exactly like Gehi. It's a bit different. They're a little bit different. Uh, but we need another player like, even though, and he's only 24, so he's not old. He's very young, Gehi, but he's very
yeah, no, it's not.
experienced. It's just the way he plays as well. He reads the game very well. He only goes in challenges when he needs to. He clears the ball for his height. He's not very tall, but he clears the ball. He's very strong. But the
Yeah,
leadership and the
it's yeah.
organization and the respect he commands is huge. Uh, and we need that. You've seen Hoyson, yeah, he's an amazing defender, but he's got a free license to do what he wants at Bournemouth. He's the one that comes off the line, goes forward, runs with the ball. He's a free centre back. Um, yeah, sorry, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I got disconnected again.
Yeah, I can hear you. It seems like, oh, when Strasbourg, oh, I thought they scored. Okay. Yeah, it
Because I'm
seems like
watching the game as well. I've got both
you and me
on.
have. Oh,
It-
okay, now I understand.
it's struggling a bit. It looks like it sometimes. But yeah, I think we need that. Dean Huijsen, he cannot play like that at Chelsea the way he plays at Bournemouth. You can't. He hasn't got. He wouldn't have that license to
Yeah,
do that. There's no way he can play like that at Chelsea with the defenders we have at the current. If you had Huijsen and Guehi, then you can let Huijsen do that, and Guehi will be that leader at the back and stay back and clean up and do all that. But not with the defenders we have now, like Colwell and Fofana. They You can't do that. He can't play like that. So even though I really rate Hoyson, I would definitely go over Guehi for him just for the leadership and that strength. Hoyson is not strong. He gets pushed off the ball
yeah,
very.
no,
Do you remember when Jackson played him? Jackson ragdolled him 2 or 3 times.
yeah,
Jackson
I agree
completely
with you.
pushed him off and went around him 3 or 4 times with ease. And Jackson is not the strongest player himself. So if Jackson can do that, then it's not going to get too far. I think he'll be good for European games for Europe. I think Hoyson would be very good. But even in the Premier League, I've watched some highlights. I've watched him play a few times. He gets pushed off the ball very easy, and if he hasn't got anyone to bail him out, like he's got that big muscly guy. What's his name? Zabani that plays with him. That big guy that plays in Bournemouth at the back as well.
Yeah, the bad.
So I don't think it'll work, to be honest. Not with the defenders we have now. Not with Colwell and not with Fofana, because they'll all want to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can't have two defenders doing the same thing. We can't do
And
that. We
also,
need a physical.
Hoyson is rated that highly because he scored quite a few goals and stuff like that. So his rating is really high because of it. But you can't look at a defender for goals. You got to look at
Yeah,
defender
no, 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 no.
for
His
defending.
primary role is to defend. That's it.
Correct. Yes, exactly. But everyone else is looking at his offensive game more than his defensive game, which I find a bit weird. You can't look at his the offensive game, but he's got that license. That's why I said at Bournemouth, he's got that license to pretty much go into the midfield and run with the ball and pass and get out of position so many times because they have players that come in behind him and protect him. But he's not going to be number one at Chelsea to do that, to let him do that.
Yeah, and also I think Bournemouth might be in trouble next season because Tottenham are looking at their coach. They might sell some players, so they should
Of
be
course,
careful when they recruit players.
teams like Bournemouth, they create players, they make the young players go there, they get them. and then they flip them for a big profit. But that's going to be. They can't be bigger than that till they get a. If they get a big, if they get someone like Saudi Arabia buying them, that might be different. But till
Oh
then,
man,
all these
seems
clubs are
like
just
they
feeder
chop up
clubs.
their goal. Omega scored, but it seems like their goal is chopped off. I'm not sure. Let me
Oh,
see.
it's not. It won't count. I don't think this will count.
Ah man, it's rude.
Racine is not very happy.
No, no. How's that a push? Nah, man. Nah. There are so many players. They're pushing each other. That's unfair. Nah. That's a good goal. That goal should have been counted. Ah,
Mm, I want to see another
nah,
angle.
man. Ref. But
See the.
anyway, hopefully they score. They score.
I want to. They haven't shown the
Hopefully,
replay yet. I want to see the replay of a different angle to see it.
anyway, guys, if you are watching on X, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you come on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you are watching YouTube, if you subscribe, make sure you subscribe, guys. Did you see the angle?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the replay. Come on, show the replay again.
Man, that's unfair.
Look, his hands are extended.
And also, in terms of Strasbourg, they
If the referee is
okay,
looking
say
at
again.
that, you call that a foul, unfortunately, because his arms are extended.
Yeah, I don't think Strasbourg players were complaining a lot.
No, if the referee is not seeing that and he's not looking there, yeah, but the referee can see it. And if he sees his arms extended, he's going to call that pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It can be a little bit harsh, but if they see those arms extended, well, they call it anyway because it looks unnatural. So yeah, they're going to call that.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts about Nicholas Jackson's goal?
Yeah, that perfect. That's what he needs to do. He needs every time he gets on the turn, he should be shooting straight away every time. I've said that many times because that's when the defenders are not in balance, but most importantly, the keeper's not in balance. He's not sure what they're going to do yet. So if you shoot every time like that, you have a very high percentage of scoring if you hit it well, of course. But you're always going to catch everyone by surprise if you shoot early. And that's exactly what he did. And I'm so happy he did it because I've been saying it for a while. Quick turn, shoot straight away. Doesn't matter, head down, whatever, just shoot straight away. And, probably 5 out of 10 chances you'll probably score because you're catching this keeper. You're surprising basically the keeper and the defenders. They don't have time enough to close you down.
Yeah, 100%. And big up to J, big up, bro.
Big up, Jay. Been a while. He hasn't been around
Yeah,
much.
yeah, I
I
agree
hope you're
with you.
good,
And
Jay.
also, and another thing that Nicholas Jackson needs to learn, especially after that Terry George goal, is similar to Nicholas Jackson's goal. Sometimes you need to place the ball far from the goalkeeper. Even Noni should have
Yeah.
scored. Pickford made a fantastic save there. The similar thing that Noni did there in the
Nani's
first half.
two
Did you see
chances.
that?
Yeah. The
Two
problem with Nani's
chances.
chances is it's on his right foot, and he doesn't have much power on his right foot because he's not
Mm,
the best at his right foot. He can pass. He can basically. That's the most power he's going to get behind his right foot, and yeah, he just didn't place him enough. But I think it was a good call to actually move him to the left. People are not noticing that. I think that was a very good call to move him to the left.
yeah, actually was so good that side.
Billy
That's why
Caballero
I
did
was.
very well to move him to the left.
Did you see Coach tweet after the game?
Yeah, he's being sarcastic as well. Yes.
Yeah.
You must have seen the same tweets I saw.
even for the first time, I'm even shocked. Did you see the tweet of Zeno? That guy who always complain.
That guy, don't worry. That guy, yeah, no, no.
No, today was positive. Today was positive. I was like, what?
Oh, really?
No
Okay,
way.
no, I don't have him on my timeline anymore because I kind of like I've never like I let it go, and he doesn't appear on my timeline anymore.
Yeah, I think that having both Lavi and Moses Caicedo on the pitch give us a solid performance. But again,
More cover, more defensive cover. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
It makes it a bit easier on our defenders.
yeah,
Yeah, which is
okay,
good. But yeah, no, the team played well. Like I said, I came late and I didn't watch, but I watched the first half after the game. I watched the first half and up to where I started watching it like 20 minutes before it ended. And yeah, that first half was very good. Played very well, which is surprising because normally early kickoff as well. We don't start very well. Usually early kickoffs, especially we don't really start
yeah.
well at
Just
all. But
I was worried about that early kickoff, like, to be
yeah,
honest.
like
But
I said
again, we
last
did
time,
very well.
early kickoffs were pretty bad, and young teams generally tend to play really not good at early kickoffs. Never young players never like early kickoffs. They just they don't like it. I never liked it when I played. I hated early kickoffs. When I got older and stuff, I don't mind it because I was more used to it and blah blah blah. But young players, these especially these days, young players, they're supposed to go to sleep really early, but you know what they're gonna do? They're on social media, they're up, they're doing stuff, they're going out, they're doing stuff. That's why early kickoffs are not good. The young players hate them because you got to get up earlier and you got to eat properly, you got to get ready properly, you got to really be really professional for an early kickoff. And we've struggled a lot this season. Every early kickoff, we've struggled. The first halves, especially, we've been horrible. This was the first time I've seen us play really well on an early kickoff, like the first half. So that was good to see. That tells me the group's maturing. They took it really serious. That they're all together. Took it seriously. They're taking it much more seriously.
Mega.
And yeah, for me,
Yeah, did you see the message from Jesus Dante? Can you see Maresca playing all three midfielders and Rich James together would be really solid, but reduce one attacker and change in shape.
hmm. um, I
I don't
think
see
Reese can
that.
play that right. I think if that happens, Reese will play right center back,
Left.
maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
even on the left as well. But yeah, I think that would only be against maybe. Well, we saw that early in the season, didn't we? When we played against the bigger teams, he did that. He went for the extra midfielder and just to keep better shape and not concede, and it worked most of the time. It worked really well. So yeah, if we're going to be against lower teams when we're attacking, no, he won't play that way. But I can see us playing against the bigger teams playing that way if we want to, especially away from home. Yeah, I can definitely see us doing that. He's done it earlier in the season.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But yeah, Reese is an interesting one. We'll see what happens with Reese, but that's an interesting one because we'll see how his role is going forward, where he's going to play and what he's going to do. Um, he looked much better today, a bit more comfortable. It looked a bit sharper, more comfortable when he came in onto midfield today. But last game, we know he wasn't at his best, and gave the goal away as well. So yeah, we'll see how he goes. If his fitness is good, he has to finish the season strong, and then he has to have a strong preseason. If he has a strong preseason without no injuries, well, then he can play that role much better because he's gonna uh, he can run back and defend and go and push a bit more forward as well and play that midfield role. So we'll see how his fitness goes. I still have a lot to see from Reece James going forward. His fitness, which is really good this season, by the way. Maresca's handled it perfectly. So, but again, off season, we got the Club World Cup as well. We'll see how he goes.
Yeah, hopefully he can stay fit. But he's doing very well now at the moment. So, since your thoughts about Gittings,
Fitness game, yeah. His fitness is definitely improved a lot, and but he still doesn't have that. His fitness is improved. I think his hamstrings is a bit stronger, but he still hasn't got that burst of speed that he used to have. I think that's gone. I don't
Yeah, I
see it
agree
anymore. I
with
just
you.
can't see him doing that anymore. Maybe he's just not confident enough to do it yet. But if I see that again, then I'll be very happy. But I haven't seen that burst of speed yet, to be honest.
Yeah. So guys, now it's half time. 1-1.
1-1. Yep.
Yes. So Jay's asking, what are your thoughts about Gittings? Personally, man, I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather keep Sancho than buy another kid. But that's my opinion. What are your thoughts about him, Gittings?
Yeah, look, I like him because he can play on he's got a left foot and a right foot. So that's
Mm,
really important the way we play because then you can change him left midfield, left wing, right wing, can play in behind. He's actually quite for a young kid. He's quite strong. He's got quite solid legs. He's quite strong. Even he holds his head up high every time he plays. So his dribbling is very good. He's a very good dribbler, of course, as well. Yeah, look, he's got a very high ceiling. Is that what we need? Well, it just depends. If we qualify for, for especially for Champions League, then I think we definitely need another one like that that can play both sides, and that's more of a direct winger because he's quite direct. Yeah, you saw in the Champions League what he did. He was very good against the big teams. So he shows he can do it on the high level as well. So look, I think we need another one anyway. And the club did say we're looking basically for another right-footed winger, and he can play like that at 100%. So I won't say no to him because he's a talent and he wants to come back to the Premier League as well. He's English, so that's homegrown as well. That's important as well. So I wouldn't say no to him definitely because I think we need another winger like him that's more direct. But I think he's better than Noni Madueke by far. So yeah, I would definitely take him over Noni and Sancho. Different type of player from Sancho, but yeah, I would definitely take him. I think we need another winger that can play like that. Can play like Noni direct, but can actually pick up a
mm.
pass and shoot with his left and
So,
right and do it all,
yes.
do it better than Noni does.
Yeah, interesting message from Jay. So surely you won't take him over Nico Williams. I know Nico's pure PR. Yeah, to be honest, if
Mm,
Nico Williams, I'll take him. But again, the issue is his wages at the moment. That's the main
Nico
issue.
Williams is not
Even
happening.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
issue. It's currently
that's
earning 200, I think, now, right? So
yeah, he
if you
is.
come to
Yes,
check how much he
yeah.
will earn, that's the thing.
He want a big pay rise. That's for sure. So no, Nico Williams not happening. He will end up Barcelona. He's always said he wants to go play with his best friend Yamal. So I don't see that being Spanish as well. I don't see that happening to be honest. Um, it's not PR. We might be looking at him and we're trying, but it doesn't mean it's PR. It doesn't mean that we won't try to sign him, but I don't think it's PR. I think he's on our list because you would be if you're looking for players of that age and quality. He would be on the list. I don't think it's PR at all. But yeah, there's no way he's coming for the price he wants because he would want a big pay
Yeah.
rise. So there's no way. The only people that would be able to give him big a play is like a Barcelona or Real Madrid when they need a player. They'll be able to give him probably 300,000 plus, maybe even 400,000. Yeah, but no, it's
Yeah,
not
and then
happening. At Chelsea, definitely not happening. Would I take him over Gittins? Yeah, I think they're very even. They're pretty close. They're not that far. He's a bit more left-footed. So I would take someone that's more right-footed. That's much better on the right. So I would probably take Gittins actually over Nico Williams, to be honest, at the moment.
hmm, interesting.
For the
So
team, what we need a Gittins for the team now, right-footed. We have enough left-footed players. I don't think we need more.
yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Even Esteva can play that side, and it's coming. We have Kendrick Pius. I think Kendrick will go to Strasbourg personally.
He'll go
So
Strasbourg. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so we are coming from Timo Tope says keep Sancho for next season for his experience and squad stability. Buy in loan Gittins back to Dortmund or another club to gain more experience than
Mm.
bringing him back after. What do you thought about it?
Giddens has got experience. People are. He's been playing, for Dortmund, and he played in Europe. He's been playing in the Champions Leagues. He's been playing the last couple of years, so he's actually got pretty good experience. Giddens. Yeah, so I think he's ready to come now, and plus he's English, and plus he's played in the. He knows the English lifestyle. It's not a culture shock. He's played when he was younger, obviously. So yeah, Giddens is pretty easy to bring across over back to England. That's not a problem. I think he's experienced enough as well. He's had good, solid games, played in Europe, Champions League for Dortmund at a high level. So I think he's got the experience. If you mean experience by, a lot of experience and winning a lot of things, well, that's different. But experience football wise, I think he's got enough. He's probably got more than some of our players.
Yeah, and then he says, uh, make it easier to access Sancho future post next season. Yeah, I think we should keep Sancho, but again, I'm not a sporting director. Hopefully they make a good decision, because I know those two. Sometimes they make a hard decision. I mean, an easy decision to be hard. So that's my
Yeah, but
take on them.
it's
But
not just up to them though. It's up to the player as well.
yeah, but
If
I
Sancho
I
wants
think
to stay, he'll stay. If Sancho doesn't want to stay, he'll go. It doesn't matter what the sporting directors say or anyone says. If he wants to go, he'll go. If he wants to stay, he'll stay. But he looks like happy being. He looks happy and he doesn't complain coming off the bench. He never complains. He looks like a very much a team player, so he doesn't mind being a quote unquote squad player that plays every now and then, but doesn't play every single game in a row. And that's what you need. We need, especially for next season, we need that. We need a player like that to come off the bench, start 2 or 3 games, and then come off the bench a couple. You need a squad player like that, especially if we're going to be in Europe at a higher level, even Europa League, Champions League, especially. You need that. You need that squad depth. So I think he definitely should stay. And again, yeah, he's English and another homegrown quota, which also is important as well.
yeah, it says Sanchez English has more experience playing in the same position. Was getting edge. I know my friend won't stop.
Is
We
he?
always argue about
Is he?
as a
Does he in love
Chelsea
with
fan.
Sancho? Is he?
No, no, no. He actually like certain players, so I know it's going to be a debate. Hopefully, one day he's going to join us on the panel so that he can give us his arguments.
But Giddens is English as well. He's not. Does he not know that, or
Yeah, I think he knows that. Yeah, he's
why is
English.
he saying Sancho is English and is not saying Giddens? Saying what's Giddens then? Yeah, well, Giddens is English as well. So that's people don't think that's important. That it is important because it's another homegrown quota, and the more you have, the better. It helps quite a lot uh, to keep international players. But he's English as well, so he's a direct. He's more of a direct winger. Sancho is not a direct winger. Sancho is more of a dribbler, holds the ball up, turns back, cuts it back. Where Giddens is a head up, goes towards, takes players on. Very good right foot, of course, is more right footed. So left foot as well. Little bit of a different player than more direct. More direct. Pretty much like Noni, but much better, in my opinion, personal opinion, than Noni. He's better than Noni. So yeah, we need another direct winger like that can play more forward thinking, more attacking the goal, more taking players on. Not that Sancho doesn't do that, but you've seen Sancho. He likes to turn back every time and dribble the ball and turn back and look for a cutback most of the time. Whereas Giddens
Mm.
is not quite like that. He's looking for going towards in the box every time and going at goal every single time. A direct winger, basically. Yeah, he likes to go towards the goal a lot.
Yeah, actually, Sancho had a fantastic season when Haaland was playing for Dortmund. They had a good relationship. I think he scored 17 goals that season, and then I think eight or
Yeah, yeah.
10 assists, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll keep Sancho, to be honest. But
Oh,
again,
100% I would
I
keep
think
Sancho. I would keep
he,
Sancho should still stay. It doesn't matter. You need the depth though. You need more players. So especially going to play in Europe, which we will play in Europe. We don't know where in Europe, but we're going to play in Europe. So um, yeah, we need the depth. We need another, especially if Mudrik is not coming back. Well, you definitely need another winger.
Man, I don't know what is going to happen with the Modric situation because ever since December we've been waiting for his B sample results. Nothing yet.
It's
Almost
nothing,
5 months now.
Beggar, but we know how the procedure is. It doesn't matter if he's guilty or not guilty. He will still be out for quite a while because the process takes a long time, and he'll still be out for quite a while. He's not gonna. I doubt it. He'll be back, even if he's not guilty. He still probably won't be back for another 6 months, maybe,
Yeah, man. Anyway, let's see what
maybe even a
happens
year,
because
maybe even till the following year.
yeah, it's possible.
Well, it's not. We look back at history, how the cases go. They all go, even if they're not guilty. They're gonna the cases go 2 years nearly. So what does that tell you? It's even if he's not guilty, it'll still go because that's how the process is. It's gonna go a long time.
Even Pogba, how many years? 2 years now, ne? Pogba.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
And now he's scared to play for another team, but it seems like he's waiting until the summer to decide properly, which is a
yeah.
good
But
thing
I'm
for
just
him.
but that's just what I mean. The precedence has been set. That's how the rules are, and that's how long it takes for the court, for all the documents, and blah blah. Or basically the procedure behind it. Even if he's not guilty, but there was still a little bit in the blood or whatever, it's gonna take nearly 2 years. Even if he's guilty or not guilty, it's gonna take a minimum almost 2 years. So the club already know that, and that's why we're looking for another winger. They know that already.
Yeah. So if you're watching on X and YouTube and you're watching the game, give us your thoughts about the game so far. What do you think will happen in the second half? What kind of changes would you make in order for Strasbourg to do well? But again, I think Omega had almost 3 or 4 chances that he should have scored. So he needs to do better. That's why I was annoyed with him last season, to be honest. So this is improving, but again, he needs to do better. Don't be Jackson 2.2. Come on.
Yeah. Uh, I think Jackson will actually probably do better. He does a little bit better than him, in my opinion. You put Jackson in the same position, and I think he does a little bit better in this Strasbourg team, in my opinion. Just the way he plays now. Um, but yeah, Omega's got a long way to go. Like I said, he's still, like you saw there, a little touch on him, and he buckled. He
Mm,
moved. He was off balance, and he couldn't get his shot off. And that's the problem. He needs to have a clear go at it, or if there's any contact or anything, he usually doesn't score. So he's got a lot of growing to do, which he will. He'll get stronger, and he's a big guy too. He's very tall, so he'll get much stronger and he'll get better. Um, but yeah, I think played very well. I think they played pretty good. We are on the front foot most of that game, so I think they played well. Strasbourg. It's just they got to keep pushing the way they're playing because I think probably if you look at it, I think they've been the better team. I think they've been better than Etienne. So they just got to keep going, following the game plan, keep going what you're doing, and hopefully they get that second goal. Um, yeah, I think it'll be very close. It'll either be a 2-1 or 2-2 this game, most likely. Oh, there, Pepper Faceless saying, "How's Strasbourg playing? Cheers from Italy." Yeah, big up, Pepper. Yeah, look, like we said, they're pretty good in the first half. Created a couple of really good chances. Really nice goal from Herrera to start off with when it 1-0 up, but then caught him a little bit, and Etienne sitting back quite deep and then attacking with numbers when they do get the ball. So they caught him a little bit off, and the defending wasn't the best, and they scored a goal. But overall, they played better. Yeah, I think Strasbourg played better, had a couple of the better chances, um, hit the post as well from the Nasi. So probably should have been 2-1 up, but it's 1-1 at the moment, and it's still, it's still in the balance. But they definitely played better than Etienne and probably deserve to be up a goal. But we'll see how the second half goes. Hopefully they can convert in the second half. But hopefully they keep playing the way they are because if they do, they should be able to just get past them.
big up, Pope, faceless. It's first time seeing you here, so hopefully you're one of my subscribers. If not, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Yeah, so far so good, Strasbourg, but I think they need to be technical. This is the issue that we've been talking about, even at Chelsea, that we need to be technical in order to win games. So hopefully in the second half, Omega can do much better.
Yeah, young players. That's what happens. Yep, the young players not very consistent. Um, they need quite a few goes at it. They're not gonna give you that amazing conversion rate, unfortunately. And but hey, that's the team Strasbourg is growing to develop these players, and that's why they're the youngest team basically. So um, no, they're still playing very well, positive football, playing well, moving the ball around well. Very similar to Chelsea, it's just that final end product. They really need to nail that a bit more. Some of the forward players, especially their main striker, of course, Omega, is the one that probably wastes the most chances.
Yeah, I agree with you. Omega had chances, so he needs to do better.
It's pretty much all season though. That's you know, if he's probably a little bit more stronger, a bit more, a couple more years in him, he probably would be scoring. He will have way more goals this season,
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Okay, let me check
and that's why
something.
he's definitely
Okay.
not ready for Chelsea.
No, 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 no. I don't think he's ready. That's why I was asking you that question. Do you think would you take him at Chelsea? I would say no because he still needs to
Yeah, because I
develop.
did see a lot of people on X putting it. Why don't we just bring Omega across? I'm like, no, 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 guys. You guys actually
No, no,
watching
no.
the games?
Oh,
I
this
think people.
team missed two chances. Thank God.
Yeah,
First one he
that's
did hold. The second one, that guy hit it out. Look at this. Oh man. Thank God.
Omega. Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I think I'm behind you.
Oh, sorry about it. Another player that I like at Strasbourg is Zucore. He can play as a DM, center back, right center back, left center back. This kid is so good, but again, I don't think Strasbourg will be able to keep him this time. He's been linked with several clubs. Him
That's
and
the guy that he wants out, basically.
who?
Isn't that the one that's been reported that he wanted to leave in January, but they couldn't find anything for him, so he stayed, and they pretty much he's going to leave at the end of the season.
Yeah, he can leave and then we can loan Arsenal Mino there because he's not playing at Chelsea. But I don't know how which players are going to loan because it's also we're going to loan Kendrick Pyers and then I want us to loan Pendes there. I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, well, it'll probably be one of the keepers.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we've only got 3 players we can loan there, so 3 slots.
Oh, okay. Shout out uh, to CFC Dante for supporting our guy on the channel. Keep up the coolest. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, this friend of mine know a lot of technical players, so we always talk about football when we chat on X. We even talked about Mosquera from I think it's Valencia. What do you thought about him? Do you know the player?
Omega again not being strong. He's got a very much. Omega's got a big problem with his balance, doesn't he?
Yeah, he still need
He doesn't
more
seem to get his
development.
body in the right position every time.
Do you know Mosquera?
Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, from Valencia, yes.
What are your
Seen him
thoughts
play a couple
about him?
of times. Yeah, not bad. He's a good, quite strong as well.
Oh
Good on the
man,
ball.
Omega.
Yes, I think I was ahead of you that time. Yeah, see, his balance, horrible balance.
Oh man, another chance wasted.
Yeah. Again,
Oh man, this
the defender put a bit of contact on him again, and he was off balance
yeah.
again. Yeah. All you got to do with Omega is basically put a bit of contact on him. So he needs to
Man,
improve. He needs to get much stronger. Oh, the one on the post you're talking about, the header. I just saw the replay. I missed that before. Must have missed that one.
yeah. Oh man, Omega, man. So how many chances now he missed?
3 chances. Yeah, 3 chances. 3 good chances.
And the first one was beautiful because he made some good skill, and he missed it. So
Come on,
it
go.
seems like Moses Caicedo is learning from not getting yellow cards anymore because the last game yellow card I think was harsh for
Oh.
him. This game no yellow card, so he's learning.
Yeah. He probably should have got a yellow card this game, but I think he got away with it. Uh, he put a couple of challenges, especially one really late challenge, and the player was running
Mm,
towards goal, and I think that was a foul. Should have been a yellow, but he got away with it. But no, he's still going in hard. He's still going in hard, challenging the way. He's just
yeah,
a bit of luck and a bit of luck and some very well timed challenges. Looking back at the game today, I probably would give him the man of the
ah,
match. Oh, I actually would probably
back from
Caicedo would be probably very close man of the match with Sanchez. I think Caicedo had a great
yeah,
game, right back
yeah,
inverting, and then in the second half when he went after Lavia came off in the midfield, I think he dominated that midfield when he went in there. So I think he was more my man of the match because I think he did a lot more as well, playing 2 different positions basically.
yeah. Also, I think Trevor Chalobah played very well today.
He did very well, but again, he was caught out of position on one of the goals they nearly scored. I think he was caught out of position really bad, and the second one, Levi Colwell was caught out of position bad and gave the ball away. So
And
they
then he
both
won the
played
post.
really, really, really good games, but 2 very bad errors that
Yeah,
should have really led to a goal for Everton. Lucky
Everton.
they just didn't take their chance, and Sanchez was able to just get a hand on both of them. But yeah, again, they played pretty well there. They played pretty solid, but again, they made silly positioning mistakes that nearly cost us again.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're
That's
getting there. I think for me personally, for now, I think in the Premier League we should keep them, 2 of them playing. I don't want us to change more and more.
no, it doesn't look like he will change either. I think he'll probably play Tossin and Badia Shield for the conference games.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
That
don't
looks
I
like a
don't know much. I don't know much about the team that you're playing against. I need to do my research when I'm free.
well, they're not giving that a penalty, are they?
No,
No.
no, no.
He got the ball. He got the ball first.
Look at that touch from Morera. This kid, Drizzy.
Yeah.
No more talk about Enzo Fernandez as a flop. Moses Caicedo as a flop. Uh,
100 million flops.
yeah, 100 million flops. Now Enzo Fernandez this season, 24 goals contribution, goals and assists this season. They said it's a flop, and it's not improving according to
Well, this
some fans.
basically the if you look at stats and stuff and percentages, blah blah blah. He's the highest rated central midfielder in the league.
Yes,
As a
and
CM at the position,
he
he's the
created a
highest
lot of
rated.
chances.
So I mean, you can't ask more than that, really. You know, and also adding goals and more assists because he's pushed up and crashed in the box. And who do we praise for that? Who taught him to do that, and who developed that part of his game?
It's not. It's Willie Caballero.
It's Willie Caballero, correct. So yep, Willie Caballero is actually the real coach. Maresca's just
Yeah,
yeah,
but
he's just a
also
fraud there, but he's not the real coach. It's Willie Caballero that's the real coach, and yep.
and funny thing, right? And man, they always say that we are playing the same way. I don't understand that they say Chelsea is playing the same way. Really?
One
Are you
trick
watching
pony, yeah,
us?
we're one trick ponies.
No way. No way we're
I don't
playing
know
the
how
same
they
way.
say that, to be honest. Even today, you saw that difference, the changes. It's just, yeah, people,
Agenda.
agenda, and, you know, uh, if you're not technical enough and you don't know the game well enough, and unfortunately, nothing against it, but most people, most of the fans these days, they're not that technical. They don't care about the technical side of the game. They only care about goals, assists, and playing pretty, basically. So the ones that are like
Yeah,
that, yeah, it can look that way. It can look that way. But if you know the game technically really well, then you can see that that's not the case.
yeah, I agree with you. So far, guys, it's still 1-1. No goals at the moment in the second half.
Still 1-1. Looks like Etienne playing a little bit. They're not as deep, sitting as deep. It looks like they spread it out a little bit more. They're uh, they're trying to stretch the game a little bit more. So it looks like they're gonna go for they might go for it a bit. They're not gonna sit as back as much.
Yeah.
What's Etienne in the league? Where are they? I can't remember where they
Uh,
are.
I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet.
Are they fighting for Europe at all?
No, no, no.
I think they're pretty down, aren't they? Yeah, because I remember they were close to relegation. Well, they're fighting. They are fighting. They're fighting for relegation.
Oh, that's why. Oh, it's a tricky game for Strasbourg then because they have they are playing with that team that is fighting for relegation, which won't be easy.
Yeah, so it's basically from to lose from 12 down to 16, no, till 17. There's like 4 points between them, so all of those are fighting for relegation,
Yeah,
and that makes sense why they've opened up this second half a little bit more. They want to go. They want the win. They need the points. Oh, come on! No! Ah, thank God that was a bad shot. They should have scored there. Etienne should have scored.
oh, I'm far from you now. I'm far from you now. Oh, what a play. Oh man, how can you miss that?
I want to see if the challenge
Uh,
did he get a foot into the ball. I haven't seen the replay yet because they're playing. I wonder if he got a foot in there, Sa or not. Come on, come on, come on, Santos. Ah,
Santos. Don't shoot like a lady, please.
yeah. Let's see. Did someone get a challenge in there? Did Barker? No, he didn't.
Yeah,
He should have
someone
scored
get a
that easy.
chance. No, 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 no. The challenge
It was
was late,
straight at the
so she should have
goalkeeper.
scored. Yeah, the challenge was late, so she should have scored there. Come on, Omega. Come on, Nanasi. Oh
No,
man.
yeah, the game's opened up. Etienne definitely pushing forward. They got three players up front.
Yeah, But I don't see more of Barker now. And I want to see Dylan Barker.
Bit quiet this game, yeah.
Yeah, it's quiet. And there's also another player that most likely might leave at the end of the season because a lot of teams want him also. Dylan Barker.
I think it'll all depend where they finish, very much so. Um, don't forget, we're basically, Chelsea basically owns them. Basically, Clear Lake basically
Yeah,
owns them, Blueco. So I think it'll depend what they want. If they want to play the players a little bit more to stay, I think they can pay them a little bit more to stay, no problem. It
yeah,
depends if they see them good enough, maybe to come to Chelsea in a couple of years. They will pay them a little bit more to stay and to play at Strasbourg more and develop a bit more, and promise them, a pathway to Chelsea if they basically hit their targets and they play really well. And so yeah, I think we might intervene there definitely a little bit. It depends where Strasbourg finish on the table.
yeah. I agree with you. At the moment, they are seventh, right? Or
Yeah,
sixth.
six, I think. Six?
And then six is not Conference League or seventh in the French League.
No, no. Um, well, if they can get the win today, they'll push up to. No, they won't. The goal difference is really bad, so they'll stay in fifth. Strasbourg will stay in
Yeah, I
fifth,
think
even though they'll be on the same points as Monaco in third, same points as Nice, same points as everyone. But the goal difference is not very good for Strasbourg at all.
okay. What a pass! Come on,
You got to finish
Mega.
that. Yay! I think he stayed off. Did he go offside?
No, I don't think it's offside. The ball was behind him.
He's not sure. That's why he's a bit. Is he sure that he scored? Oh, he looks a bit not very confident.
Yeah, and then he's not celebrating again because his first goal was cut off. I just want to see that celebration.
Let's
Look at this,
see. Well,
okay?
he can see across the
Yeah,
line. No, he's onside. He's onside
yeah, it's
easily.
onside.
Well done.
Oh man, what
Well,
a
as a tap
pass! What a
in, but
pass! Yes,
good
and
pass.
tap
Yeah, the
him.
pass was very good.
I want him to
Well
see
done.
to do that. I'm a piano dance. No, man, not this one. Morera goal and assist.
Morera, yeah, perfect ball. Got the keeper, cut the keeper out because of the pace. Perfect. Yep.
So what happens if Chelsea and Strasbourg qualify for the Champions League?
Nothing. Chelsea basically has a escape plan. They basically put the club under in a trust, and then it's separate from Blueco, and well, still Blueco owns it, but it's in a trust. It's just a loophole, financial loophole, and then they can both play in the same competition. No problem.
Okay, yeah, Nanas is getting out. What a player, man! I really like this kid. Now
So
getting more experience.
had
And
that
back,
contingency plan just in case it happens. They already planned for that.
oh, as I saw, is this player do it for
Do it,
of
yeah.
PSG of PSG,
It's
right?
his brother, yeah, his brother,
Watching,
yeah.
yeah, it's their brother. So I was like, why is Due there? Because I didn't see anything that is getting injured. So
No,
at
he's a very
least
good right back. I like him. I like Due. He's a good right back.
his brother is there watching. Do you see that?
He's very talented
Yeah,
right
yeah,
back. I think he's been very good this season for Strasbourg every time I've seen him. And he's quite physical. He's quite strong for a young age. He's got a good, really good body for football.
yeah. I agree with you.
He's got that strength for right back. I really like him. I think he's got a big future ahead.
Yeah, I think
Don't be surprised
Rosina
if
made
he, don't be
made
surprised
some
if
fantastic.
like PSG come in.
Yeah. So I think Rosina made some fantastic changes there to keep the midfielder solid, bringing out Diarra and Due again as a right center back. So it's a good thing. Oh, they almost got okay. Not yet. Yeah, good, 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 good. Only one 3 points here.
Straight at the keeper. That's fine. Petrovic really hasn't had that much to do. Everything was straight at him.
Yeah, also I want Strasbourg to finish in the Champions League. I just want to see what their fans will say now about Blue Coal. Because they're always fighting for relegation. Even last season I was watching them. They're fighting for relegation every season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think 5 or 6 seasons ago, they were up in close to that conference league when conference league started. I think they were in that position. I think if I
Yes.
remember, but they haven't been there for a while. Yeah, yeah.
So they are spoiled. They don't appreciate anything.
Look, again, it's the same. They've got a group of hardcore supporters that don't like the owners because they're American, basically, and they
Yeah,
think the same like Chelsea. They think that they're gonna steal their club and bankrupt it and just try to make money off it. But so far, all they've done is
yeah,
invest a lot of money into it.
yeah, I agree with you. So let me do this. Mm,
They have to go on and win this now. They got to beat. They can't. Yeah, because Etienne will. They're going to come because they need a result. So they're going to really open up now. We really need to take advantage of them and
yeah,
really get that third goal and just finish the game.
come on. Oh, Dylan Barker. I really like this kid.
Yeah, he's good left foot too, but yeah, been a bit poor this game. He hasn't done nothing really much.
Yeah, beside that pass, he passed to Moreira. Let that lead to goal.
Yeah, but I mean, just overall, he hasn't been involved much.
Yeah, I agree with you. Man, come on, Santos. What a
Well done,
tackle
go get
by what a tackle by Sar. So in the Club World Cup, we are allowed to bring 35 players. I don't. I will. We'll see what will happen.
Yeah, well, yeah,
So,
long, still
so,
quite a bit to go
so,
to then.
so that period of 10 days of transfer window is for clubs that are qualified for the Club World Cup or all clubs.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that up yet.
Yeah, I need to ask for that because if it's for the club that are qualified for the Club World Cup, we might as well snitch the players that Arsenal or Liverpool want for this.
Well, kind of signed some players earlier for that reason, so they can be with us at the Club World Cup as well. And that's why they want to sign Hoyston and that early because
Yeah,
they want him to be with us, basically for that. So
yeah, it's like
have
a
a little bit of
preseason
a
for them.
mini preseason and be with
Come
us
on.
for that. So
Ah man, corner kick, come on. How's that
corner.
another corner kick?
It's not a corner. Yeah, and that's why they want to sign some players early. It's going to be hard with a striker, but I think
We need
uh,
a striker, bro. We can't go to the Club World Cup with Nicholas Jackson. I'm sorry.
exactly. But
No,
it's
no,
hard
no, no,
because,
no.
but it's still hard. That's what I mean. It's hard for them to sign a striker now. It's hard because most they want to wait to see where we qualify. Where are we finishing?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like you were saying earlier, Isaac with Newcastle. What if they don't finish in Europe? What if they finish outside? Isaac already said basically earlier that if he's going to leave if they're not. He's pretty much on the way out. So if they don't qualify for Champions League, he's probably going to leave Isaac. So then that opens, and if we do qualify instead of Newcastle for the Champions League, and we've got the Club World Cup coming up, well, that's you might have a go. You can go have a go at Isaac.
Yeah, I don't mind paying 100 million for Isaac because he got a Champions League experience.
Yeah, now he does. He's got that experience. He's got European. He's getting a bit stronger as well. Even though he, I think he's getting. I've noticed this season that he's much stronger on the ball as well. So he's getting a bit stronger for a tall, big guy as well. So, yeah, so that could be an option. And you know, Clear Lake will want to splash on one player if the money's available. They'll want to splash on a player to make a statement signing.
Yeah, and also we had reports from Germany that most likely Google will go this summer, and Bayern Munich are the favorites to get him. But again,
Oh, he's
hopefully
gone.
they get.
You can tell by the last 2 games that he's gone already.
Yeah, even today he didn't get any sniff of minutes, but on Thursday I think he's going to start.
Oh, Conference League, he might, yeah, but that's different though. That's
Yeah,
he hasn't played at all the last two. Yeah, Tyreek George came on both times for him instead of him.
yeah. Also, I don't personally. I don't think he's a flop, just like the people are saying. I think that it doesn't fit in the Premier League as much as last season. Yes, he scored some goal, but again, this season he had more chances to play. No matter what, you play the first
No matter,
nine.
yeah, it doesn't matter. If you have quality, you have quality. It doesn't matter where you play. But you're right. I think it doesn't suit him. The speed and pace and physicality doesn't suit him of the Premier League.
Exactly. And funny thing, I was watching the Joe B. Michael podcast. Yeah, today he said he was a first nine as a player playing, I think, in France or somewhere there, and it makes sense. Those goals were scoring. No, 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 no way. No, 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 no. Yeah, Ture, what a player.
Yeah, he'll definitely go out. Look, we're not really going to lose money on him because he's been here a couple of years already. We'll
Mm,
probably make even on him, which is fine because that's good. As long as we get him off the books, uh, we're fine with it.
yeah, 100%. Guys, if you're
Look, and
watching on, go
he
ahead.
can still have a good finish to the season if he balls out in the Conference League semi-finals and maybe in the Conference League final and scores the winning goals. Well, that's good for him and for Chelsea and for probably to sell him as well at the end of the season better.
Yeah, 100%. So, guys, if you're watching on X, if you subscribe to the channel, make sure you go to my pin tweet and to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and then hit the like button. You can still watch on X because a lot of you are watching X and few on YouTube. So the score is still 2-1 now. Come on, sir. Yes. Good boy.
He's very
Like,
composed and calm for a young kid, isn't he?
yeah, yeah, I agree with you. And one thing I like about him is tall. I like tall center backs. There's no way in the Premier League you're going to have short center backs. Look at how Martinez at Manchester United is struggling. He's a good ball player, but really some man, it's so bad.
Yeah,
The
yeah. Well,
butcher.
look, Murillo is the other one, the Nottingham
Yeah,
Forest guy, the
actually Morel is
Brazilian.
so good, man. Morel is so good.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good. He's very strong as well. He's very strong, which helps him a lot. But he's had a couple of times I've seen him. He's struggled with that, like getting beaten in the air.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense because when you're short, you're short. Yeah, it seems like now Saint-Étienne are fighting now. They
Yeah, they
attack
pushed
more now.
forward. They pushed up forward, up high. Well, this is where we got to catch him on the counter attack and play smart and
Yeah,
just build it up and just open them up.
Exactly. Come on, Baka.
Early
Yes.
ball, too late. Too
Oh
late.
man.
He needed
Yeah, it's too
one
late.
second earlier.
Exactly. Okay, let me see Morera. Oh, yeah, it's too late, man. You should know that sometimes you need a early cross for a striker because America was making a run there. So he should have made an early cross there.
And that's because he had his head down problem. If you don't see what's happening,
But a pass, come on. Oh man,
yeah,
that ball was so
Santos
good.
could have been
It
there
just
for that, but he stayed back.
yeah, he's playing tight now.
I think they
So
told
he
him to
doesn't
sit
want
back,
to.
but I think he's sitting back a bit more, protect the lead. Because
Yeah,
normally
next season
earlier
in terms of
games I've seen, he always
midfielder.
makes that run into the at the penalty box.
Mm,
He always goes on the penalty spot, makes that run there. That's where he's got a lot of goals this season. But there, he stayed back. He didn't bother. He stayed back. I think he's been instructed to sit a bit deeper.
yeah. You see, next season in terms of midfielder, I'm not worried. I'm happy. Santos really developed here, at Strasbourg.
Yeah, yeah, he has. He's done well. Is he a guaranteed to work in the Premier League? No, he's still not
No,
guaranteed to
not
work in
yet.
the Premier League because that's different. But he's he's got he's done everything that he needs to do. That he's on loan. He's done absolutely everything. We'll see how he goes in the Premier League because it is a different. Oh, Barco, nice skill. He's very different. The speed is different. You see the difference here in France. Much slower pace a lot of
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
You,
Oh man,
you can sit a little. You don't have to run as hard. You can sit back sometimes, a bit more rest. Not quite as physical either. It's not as physical.
mm.
It'll be an interesting one with Santos. We'll see because in the end, it's up to the player. If the player says, "I want to go, but I want to be a starter," well, then that'll be a problem.
Yeah, but I think we're going to make big money because they're signing for 8 million. No, not 8, 14 or 12.
14,
Actually, 12
14, yeah.
million for him. 12 million for him. So if you're selling him, we should get over 50 for him. So which is a I think is a much profit.
Yeah, no, no. But I'm just saying it's the player because I know. Well, you can imagine our fan base, the meltdown if that happens.
Man, yeah, I agree with
But
you, especially the way he's developing, man. He's been playing very well. He's a leader. He won
yeah,
a trophy
exactly.
for
He's a leader. I
Brazil
was gonna say
under.
he's got that leadership, but you know, can he transfer that across to
In the
Chelsea?
Premier League.
He's not going to be the leader in the dressing room at Chelsea.
Come on, come on. Ah,
Oh,
what a
that's a
skill.
bad cross.
Ah, man. 12 minutes left now. Ah, okay. Offside. For what, man?
He's been laboring a bit, Santos. He's been struggling a bit. It looks like
But
his
look at
movement
his
hasn't been
hit
that
map.
quick.
Yeah, I don't think Enter Santos had a good game. Ish, look at Diarra. What a skill there. But his cross was bad. But the skill was amazing.
Yeah, yeah, he's good. He's good with his feet.
But I think the reason why the cross was bad is because he's more as a left-footed, so he crossed the ball with his right leg. Come on. What are your thoughts about Mason Greenwood at Marseille? He's having a good season there. Do you watch some highlights or? their
Yeah,
games.
I've seen some highlights of he scored a lot of goals this season. He's he's done very good. He's always been a very talented player, but he had that off-field issue, so he had to get moved on. And he did well at Getafe. Uh,
Yeah, exactly.
he's
Even
doing
at
very well
Qatar,
at
he was doing very well.
he's doing very well at Marseille, extremely well. But
Yeah,
I
extremely
don't know.
well.
I don't think he can get back into England again.
No, I don't think so. And he's a lucky boy, to be honest.
Very lucky.
He's a lucky boy. He's a lucky boy. Because if was a foreign player did that in England, I think he could have been arrested. So they just protect him because it's English and money. You know, England, they're shameless for that.
Yeah, look, money in the end made a big difference. He had a lot of money to get the best lawyers, and it makes a big
Yeah.
difference. And payouts, etc. It makes a big difference. Of course, it does. But yeah, he's very lucky. I don't know if he made a difference if he was not English. I don't know. Maybe probably would have made a bigger deal of it. But still,
Look
he's
at
very lucky
look
to
at
have a
Mendy
career.
suffered.
I'm very lucky.
Look at Mendy suffered from Man City, and he was not guilty at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know
But
Mendy? Do you know?
yeah, yeah, I do know. Yeah, yeah. But again, the same situation. A lot of money. It took a long time, but he got free.
Mm.
Same situation basically. But
But his trial was longer than Greenwood's,
it went
actually.
longer. The case went much longer. Yeah, yep. I don't think that's up to like. I think that's just lawyers. The court cases getting pushed on and on and on and wasting more time because that's what they want to do in cases like that. You want to waste as much time as possible because the lawyers make a lot more money and it's better for the case as well. So yeah, it's always going to drag out.
Yeah, yeah, nice to it. Come on, pass. Come on, backward.
Come on,
Yes.
kill the game. Come on, Santos, do
Ah,
it.
man,
Go, good job.
what a goal. What a goal.
Aqua,
3-1 now.
World Cup, very good.
Dylan backward.
With left-footed, the left foot, yeah.
Yeah, the left foot. They're good. Oh, man. Come on, cameraman. Want to see the dance? Yes.
They're gonna do the striptease dance.
I like that dance. I knew it.
Due created that. Look, Due created that. Did you see Due the way he came from the back?
Yes. Let me update the score now on the screen now.
Is that Santos with the assist?
No. It's Felix
Felix
Lama
Lemachel, yeah.
Lamasiano. Actually, that kid is good also, and then he's developing very well.
Yeah, he's the one remember I told you I like him early in the season. I liked him very much the way he plays. He's very technical, very smart. He's got a very good IQ, and you can see there that just a little nice flick with the chest.
Look at that dance, man. And now they're bringing that kid from, I think it's from what, something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. He's 16.
Amuyo.
I think
Yeah,
he's only 16 or
17.
17. 16.
Yeah, I think it's, 16 or 17. And recently, I think he scored his first goal. And then
Yeah, he
he,
did. He
he
did a
was
couple of
doing
games ago. Yeah,
he was doing the dance also.
yeah, they do. Well, they got a good group, all the same age, all the same,
Yeah,
culture. They're all the same type of music they like. They're all the same. So when you do have that chemistry, everyone's the same age and the same. They like the same kind of things. You're always going to have that good harmony.
yeah, yeah. Now I can relax. Strasbourg 3-1. I think it's game set
Yep,
unless we
should be.
see magic.
Well, like I said, Etienne is going to push up. You saw that they pushed up so many players and they got caught out. So
No, leave the kid alone, bro. Come on. What are you doing to the kid? Come on. This guy. Did you see what he did to Baco?
He's telling him, relax, relax. He's telling him, you're
And
too young.
he's the one who scored a, he's the one who scored a goal. By
Oh,
the
he's
by
going
the
out on
look
the kid.
by the look
Well,
of
he's got
his
the
name,
Argentine feet, so he's not scared.
mm,
He's Argentinian, don't forget.
yeah, you know them.
He's if you
But
ever
at
watched the
least
Argentinian league,
Enzo Fernandez improved as well. No more silly yellow cards. Also, we had an
yeah,
issue
he's
about that.
grown up since he took the
Yes,
captain. Since Maresca came in and gave him the captain, yep.
it's much better.
Come on, get a fourth here. Get the goal difference up because the goal difference is very bad.
Oh, yeah, they need more goals.
Well, if they're smart now, they just sit back. They'll catch him every time on the counter because Etienne's pushing everyone forward now.
Come on, come on. Oh, they lost the ball now. Yes, come on. So, who's the one they're trying to bring? Is it Messi? There's a kid aside. His name is Messi. Do you know him?
Yes, yeah. Yep.
'Nice. Come on, Baka. Come on. I think now they're too relaxed now. They're just cruising. Come on,
He's
Baka.
going back too much.
Ah, 2 minutes left now for the game to run off. Good results for Strasbourg. Now we have 16 points right in the Premier League.
They're just saying the commentators just saying the game started with a big protest against Bluco. Did they start the
They
game with a
always
big protest in the crowd against Bluco?
forward now.
That's what the commentators just saying that the game started on such a
Oh
negative against Bluco with a big protest, and now it's vision. It's so positive because they're winning. What did you see the protest at the start of the game?
no, not yet.
There must have been some protest in the
They
stands,
always they,
probably.
they always protesting this fans. They say they are fans. They are not customers, kind of thing. So, but they're loving the football that Liam Rossini is giving them. So I don't understand fans. I really don't understand them. Look at that tackle from Ducore. I mean, sorry, but a tackle. Wow. Come on, Drizzy. Come on.
No.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on.
They're just showing Do you see that on the screen? I don't know if you can see it on your screen. They're showing who ran the most in the game.
Yes, Felix.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's a impressive young player. That guy.
Yeah, his work rate is so good. Five. They have 5 minutes or 5, right?
5-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the goals, it's always going to be 4 or 5 minutes.
Come on. Don't give away another goal. Come on.
We got everyone. They got everyone back now. Strasbourg.
Yeah, yeah, they're parking a bus now. Strasbourg pass.
The Bluco
You
bus.
remember? You remember? And Di Matteo in the Champions League when we play against Barcelona and Bayern. Oh my gosh. We're parking the
That
bus.
was
But
yeah. That was not a bus. That was a truck. Massive truck.
uh, but
Jumbo.
at
That was a
least we
jumbo
won the
jet. That was
tournament.
a jet.
What a tackle by Sir, my boy.
That's why I
Wolves
laugh
won.
at some of these. I laugh at some of these accounts that are saying we should bring those, managers back over Marescas. A manager like that back. Imagine having a manager like that, playing like that. How the crowd would be.
No, no, no. We just need 3 more points to match Mauricio Pochettino points in the Premier League. I wonder what will they say now, especially that guy Dean. Dean CFC. Actually,
They're
I
gonna
think
say,
we can.
they're gonna say we've got a better team than he had.
Yeah. Actually, I think we can beat Liverpool, in my opinion, because
Liverpool
they're
will
going
be in
to wrap up.
party mode.
Yes, so they won't care about beating us if they win against best. They play against best, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah. They should be crowned champions after that game. The only problem is we have to give them a card of honor.
Yeah, give them the Ghana for and win against them. That will be amazing.
Yeah, because they're gonna party all weekend. They're gonna drink and party, and yeah, they don't really care about the game as much. They're not gonna be in the best.
But
I wouldn't be
also,
surprised. They also play a lot of youngsters. Maybe give other players a go, like squad players, to play more.
the only disadvantage will be playing on Thursday in the cup, and then again also playing in the on the artificial pitch. Yes, yes. I don't I
Yeah.
don't want I don't like that. I don't like that, to be honest.
Artificial pitch is much better than playing on a bad pitch, Tobago.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Artificial pitch is perfect almost. So I'm not worried about that at all. I love playing on artificial pitches. I loved it. I actually played on a couple of artificial pitches and I absolutely loved playing on it. Why? Because it was like carpet. It was perfect. The ball would roll
Oh,
perfect.
okay.
Every single bounce would be exactly the same. It's very it makes it much easier to play because you know what the ball's going to do. Every time it's going to be exactly the same. There's no difference. So
Okay,
when you play
then
on a real grass pitch, it's not perfect, which was a lot of them I played was not perfect. The ball bounces differently on different parts of the pitch, some slower, some faster. If it's a bit wet, if it's not, it's very hard to play. It's very different. But on the artificial pitches I played, always it made it so much easier to play. So I think it's actually an advantage for our players as well because they're a lot of them more skillful. They're more, much more skilled. So I think that's going to be a big advantage for us, not a disadvantage actually.
Yeah, full time. The game is done, guys. Strasbourg
Good
3,
win.
Saint Etienne 1. Good win and fantastic points, guys. So, what are your overall thoughts about the game, bro?
Yeah, good. I think the first half we were really pushed them back, really attacking them. They were very defensive. They sat back a lot, basically trying to catch us on the counter. Um, they don't really have those attacking players to play the other way, so they basically parked the bus and they tried to attack. They didn't play too bad, but I think we missed too many chances. We were talking about Omega missing three big chances, three chances in the end. We should have probably been up to two goals at least in that first half. And they caught us on the counter attack. They scored the goal. It was 1-1. Second half, we came out. We played the same, played really well, created a couple of chances, but finally got that second goal. And that then completely opened the game up, and we were able to get that third goal as well. So I think they played well and they deserved to win the game 100%. Strasbourg deserved the win.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, as always, Dante, I appreciate it for you being here, helping me out to watch the game. And then hopefully we can do more of Strasbourg watch alongs when time goes on.
Yeah, it was a
So,
good time. It was a little bit earlier, so it was a good time kickoff this one. So
yeah.
sometimes they play a
So,
little bit later, and then it's a bit too hard to watch the games.
for
But
you,
now,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So, anyway, guys, if you are watching and haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure subscribe to the channel, hit the like button as always. I'm gonna try to do a watch along on Thursday, which I'm not sure. I'll just update you on X. I was about to say update Charles, but this is Strasbourg.
up
So,
the berg.
so up there, back, guys. See you soon. Cheers.
Take it, guys. Bye bye.